Arsenal have produced some of the most talented footballers in world football, but not all of them achieved their greatest success at the Emirates. Over the years, several stars left North London only to lift major trophies elsewhere, from league titles to Champions League glory. Today, we look at every Arsenal player who left the club and went on to actually win silverware, proving that sometimes the grass really is greener on the other side. 1. Ashley Cole Arsenal honours. 2. Premier League, 3 FA Cup trophies after leaving, 1 Premier League, 4 FA Cup, 1 Champions League, 1 Europa League. Ashley Cole's move across London to Chelsea in 2006 remains one of the most controversial transfers in English football. At Arsenal, he had already enjoyed plenty of success, but at Stamford Bridge he elevated his career further. Winning the Champions League, multiple FA Cups, and even a Premier League title, Cole established himself as arguably the best left-back in the world at the time. Arsenal's refusal to offer him the deal he wanted turned out to be Chelsea's gain. 2. Lassana Diarra Arsenal honours. None trophies after leaving, 1 FA Cup, 1 La Liga, 1 Copa del Rey, 1 Ligue 1, 1 Coupe de France. Diarra only spent 5 months at Arsenal before being shipped off to Portsmouth in 2008. The Frenchman's short stay in North London left little impact, but his career flourished afterward. He lifted the FA Cup with Pompey, then collected major honours with both Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. From unwanted squad player at Arsenal to decorated journeyman, Diarra's story is quite something. 3. Mathieu Flamini Arsenal honours. 2 FA Cup trophies after leaving, 1 Serie A. Flamini never nailed down a guaranteed starting role at Arsenal, and when his contract ran down in 2008, he moved to AC Milan on a free transfer. While initially used as a squad player, he soon became a key part of the Rossoneri midfield. His biggest success came in 2010-11 when he helped Milan secure the Serie A title. 4. Alexander Hleb Arsenal honours. None trophies after leaving, 1 La Liga, 1 Copa del Rey, 1 Champions League. Hleb's spell at Arsenal was exciting, but ultimately trophyless. That changed instantly when he joined Barcelona in 2008. Though he wasn't a regular starter, he still picked up a domestic treble in his first season, including a Champions League medal. Not bad for someone who was often on the fringes. 5. Emmanuel Adebayor Arsenal honours. None trophies after leaving, 1 Copa del Rey. Adebayor's time at Arsenal is often remembered more for his infamous celebration against the Gunners than for trophies. He didn't win silverware in North London, but a loan move to Real Madrid saw him lift the Copa del Rey. It wasn't the biggest of hauls, but at least he got something to show for his career after Arsenal. 6. Eduardo Arsenal honours. None trophies after leaving, 4 Ukrainian Premier League, 4 Ukrainian Cup. The talented striker's Arsenal career was sadly derailed by a horrific leg injury. After moving to Shakhtar Donetsk, however, Eduardo found joy and trophies. In Ukraine, he became a consistent scorer, winning a total of 8 major domestic titles. He even scored against Arsenal in the Champions League to remind them of what they lost. 7. Gaël Clichy Arsenal honours. 1 Premier League trophies after leaving, 2 Premier League part of the Invincibles squad. Clichy was always overshadowed by Ashley Cole. Injuries also limited his impact in North London, but his move to Manchester City in 2011 revitalised his career. At the Etihad, he played a crucial role in City's rise, winning 2 Premier League titles. 8. Cesc Fabregas Arsenal honours. 1 FA Cup trophies after leaving, 1 Copa del Rey, 1 La Liga, 2 Premier League, 1 FA Cup. Arsenal fans adored Cesc and hoped he'd be the man to carry them back to glory. But when Barcelona came calling, he couldn't resist. He enjoyed success in Spain before returning to the Premier League with Chelsea, where he added 2 league titles and another FA Cup to his collection. Arsenal passed on the chance to re-sign him and lived to regret it. 9. Samir Nasri Arsenal honours. None honours after leaving, Premier League 2. Samir Nasri is one of several stars who traded Arsenal red for Manchester City blue. A fan favourite at the Emirates and even a Player of the Year nominee, he never managed to get his hands on a Premier League medal with the Gunners. It took just 1 season at City to change that. The Frenchman was part of the dramatic title-winning campaign in 2012 and added another league crown before his time in Manchester came to an end. 10. Robin van Persie Arsenal honours. FA Cup honours. After leaving Premier League, Robin van Persie's departure still stings Arsenal fans. The Dutchman left in 2012 for bitter rivals Manchester United, chasing the one trophy he knew he wouldn't win at the Emirates, the Premier League. In his very first season at Old Trafford, he fired United to the title, proving his controversial move had delivered exactly what he wanted, even if it left Arsenal supporters furious. 11. Alex Song Arsenal honours. None honours after leaving La Liga. Alex Song earned himself a surprise switch to Barcelona in 2012. While he never cemented a regular starting role at Camp Nou, he did end up lifting the La Liga trophy during his stay. Most fans, however, remember him less for his performances and more for an awkward moment, stepping forward as if he should lift the title trophy before the legendary Eric Abidal, who had returned from cancer. 12. Thomas Vermaelen, Arsenal. Honours: FA Cup honours. After leaving La Liga 4, Copa del Rey 2. Thomas Vermaelen's Arsenal career ended quietly. He didn't even play in the 2014 FA Cup final victory, watching from the bench instead. But despite constant injury setbacks, his move to Barcelona turned into a medal-filled chapter. In 5 years with the Catalan Giants, Vermaelen barely featured, yet he still collected 4 La Liga titles and 2 Copa del Rey trophies, making him one of the most decorated ex-Arsenal captains. 13. Serge Gnabry, Arsenal honours. None trophies after leaving Bundesliga. 5. DFB Pokal. Serge Gnabry's time at Arsenal never took off, and a forgettable loan spell at West Brom made things worse. With little faith shown in him, he returned to Germany, where Werder Bremen gave him a platform to shine. His performances quickly caught the eye of Bayern Munich, where he has developed into one of the most feared wingers in the game. From an Arsenal outcast to a Bundesliga star, Gnabry's story remains one of the club's biggest regrets. 14. Wojciech Szczęsny, Arsenal honours. FA Cup 2. Trophies after leaving: Serie A 2, Coppa Italia 1, La Liga and 1 Copa del Rey. Once Arsenal's first-choice keeper, Szczęsny found himself sidelined for David Ospina before Petr Cech was brought in to replace him. Arsenal eventually shipped him out, but Juventus saw his true value. The Polish shot-stopper went on to succeed Gianluigi Buffon, arguably the greatest goalkeeper of all time, and helped Juve dominate domestically. Arsenal's loss became Turin's gain. 15. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Arsenal honours. FA Cup 3. Trophies after leaving: Champions League, Premier League, Club World Cup. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain won his share of FA Cups at Arsenal, but his career reached new heights at Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp. He became a vital squad member in a side that conquered Europe, lifted the Premier League after 30 years, and even claimed a Club World Cup. Leaving Arsenal gave him the platform to realise the potential he had shown as a youngster. 16. Olivier Giroud, Arsenal honours. FA Cup 3. Trophies after leaving: FA Cup, Europa League, 1 Champions League. Olivier Giroud's departure might not have brought the biggest haul of trophies, but it certainly brought some of the most painful memories for Arsenal fans. Playing for Chelsea, he played a starring role in the 2019 Europa League final, scoring and assisting in a 4-1 win over his former club. For Giroud, it was vindication. For Arsenal, it was salt in the wound. From Ashley Cole's Champions League victory at Chelsea to Olivier Giroud's Europa League revenge against Arsenal, these stories show a clear trend. Arsenal have often let talent slip through their fingers. Some became legends at their new clubs, while others simply found the success that eluded them in North London. One thing is certain: every name on this list reminds Arsenal fans of what might have been. Do you think Arsenal should have done more to keep these players? Or was it simply destiny that their greatest triumphs came away from the Emirates? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.